Tuesday's episode of The Young and the Restless delivers a perfect storm of secrets, guilt, and unexpected arrivals. The kind of day that could easily tilt Genoa City off its axis. From Claire's rattled nerves to Holden's desperate attempt to keep Audra's movements under wraps, the tension builds in every corner of town. Claire sparks panic. The morning begins quietly at the Newman Ranch, too quietly for Claire Grace, who can't shake the feeling that something about to go wrong. Ever since her Halloween encounter with the unsettling stranger who claimed to know her mother's secrets, Claire has been on edge. She tries to convince herself it was just a cruel prank, but a small envelope slipped under the front door changes everything. Inside, a faded photo of a young woman who looks eerily like Claire. Only this version has a scar along her jaw and stands beside a man Claire doesn't recognize. The back of the photo is scrawled with a message. The truth is closer than you think. When Sharon arrives for a visit, she finds Claire pale and trembling, gripping the photo like a lifeline. Sharon urges her to sit, her maternal instincts kicking in. But the moment Claire tries to explain, she breaks down, muttering that she feels like she's being watched again. Sharon, ever the calm in a storm, tries to ground her. "You've come too far, Claire. Don't let the ghosts of your past pull you under." But Claire's eyes dart toward the window as if she can see someone lurking beyond it. Unbeknownst to either of them, a figure is watching from the tree line just beyond the ranch fence. The same man from Halloween night. Holden's dangerous game. Meanwhile, across town, Holden Bennett has a secret of his own, one that could blow up faster than a Newman family feud. He's on the phone, whispering sharply to someone in Lowe's Angels. "No one can know she's here," he insists. "If Audra walks into Genoa City before I have things under control, this whole plan implodes." The other end of the line goes quiet, and Holden exhales shakily. He knows he's playing with fire. Audra Charles doesn't take kindly to being hidden, especially not by someone she trusted to smooth her return. But Holden has his reasons. He's been feeding Victor partial truths about Audra's whereabouts, claiming she's still entangled in West Coast business dealings, when, in reality, she landed at a private airstrip outside of town late last night. She's staying under an alias in LA, for now. Why the secrecy? It turns out Audra's return has ties to a massive Newman media shakeup. Holden has been quietly negotiating with a new investor, one who wants Audra back in the company fold, but on their terms. And those terms might not align with Victor's empire-building ambitions. Holden's caught between powerhouses, one Newman who wants control, another who demands loyalty, and a woman, Audra, who plays both sides better than anyone he's ever known. Audra's LA arrival. In a shadowy LA hotel suite, Audra stares out over the city lights with her signature mix of confidence and calculation. Her phone buzzes with an encrypted message. "Don't come to Genoa City yet. Eyes are on you." She smirks. When have I ever waited for permission? Her reflection in the window shows a woman who's learned to weaponize secrets, and this time, she's bringing a nuclear one. Her time away from Genoa City wasn't just a business hiatus. It was an opportunity. Audra's been gathering intel, and it seems she's uncovered evidence that could tie Newman Media's recent expansion to illegal surveillance contracts overseas. She plans to use that leverage to secure her position once and for all, or destroy anyone who tries to stop her. Nikki and Victor sound the alarm. Back in Genoa City, Victor and Nikki are enjoying what passes for a calm afternoon when Nikki receives a call from Sharon. "Claire's having a difficult day," Sharon says gently. "She found something disturbing." The protective grandmother instinct flares immediately. Nikki rushes over, demanding to see the photograph. When Claire hands it over, Nikki freezes. Her face drains of color. "Where did you get this?" Claire hesitates. "It was left at the door. Why? Do you know who they are?" Nikki takes a long breath before answering. "That man, he used to work for my father decades ago. He disappeared under strange circumstances." Victor arrives mid-conversation, catching the tail end of Nikki's revelation. His suspicion sharpens. "Someone's playing mind games with our family, and I intend to find out who." The Newmans have weathered plenty of storms, but this one feels personal. Victor orders security to tighten the perimeter around the ranch and instructs Nick to trace the origins of the photo. But Claire, shaken and guilt-ridden, fears she's the reason the family's being targeted again. Holden's lies unravel. Later, Holden meets with Nick at society, pretending calm, but Nick's instincts are razor-sharp. "Funny thing," he says casually, stirring his drink. "I called a contact in LA about Audra and nobody's seen her there in weeks. Care to explain?" Holden tries to deflect. "She's keeping a low profile. I can't share details yet." Nick leans forward. "You'd better start sharing soon, because my family doesn't like being blindsided, and you're beginning to look like a man hiding something." Holden's pulse races. He knows if the truth comes out that Audra's already in California on secret business tied to Newman Media, his fragile alliance with Victor could shatter. But before he can formulate a response, his phone buzzes. A text from Audra. "Miss me." Nick catches the flicker of panic in Holden's eyes. Game over. Claire's panic spirals. Night falls at the ranch, and the shadows seem longer than usual. Claire can't sleep. She keeps replaying Sharon's words, Nikki's reaction, and that haunting photograph. Eventually, she slips outside for air, only to find footprints in the damp grass leading toward the stables. Her heart pounds. "Is someone out there?" she calls, no response. Suddenly, a branch snaps. Claire spins around and sees movement by the fence. A figure in dark clothing darts into the trees. Without thinking, she runs after them, ignoring Sharon's distant voice calling her back. When she reaches the clearing, the figure is gone, but the photo she dropped earlier has been replaced by a new one, pinned to a tree trunk. This one shows Claire as a child, sitting in a park, a photo she's never seen before. Scrawled across the bottom in the same jagged handwriting, "You deserve to know who you really are." Claire collapses to her knees, sobbing. Whoever's behind this isn't done, not by a long shot. What's coming next? Tuesday's episode closes on a chilling split screen. Claire, trembling in the moonlight, clutching the new photo as unseen eyes watch her from the dark. Holden, staring at Audra's text, realizing his carefully built web of lies is